You got to put your headphones down. We do this every time.
Are we starting yet? We haven't started yet.
I think so.
I'm nowhere near ready. Hold on. Pens out the way. Bottle.
You've got a little mission control here. Why is it?
I don't know. Well, I've made some notes.
You made notes?
I'm not going to use any of them you watch. That's what's going to happen.
I'm so proud of you. You made notes.
I mean, it's nothing to do with the show.
Well, that sounds about right.
Shall we?
Oh, you bollocks. Welcome to Fish and Brits, the very British podcast from very bloody hell. Can we just, let's pause that music.
$5 grand getting your nose fixed and you still messed it up.
It's the same joke. I can't say Floridian today.
Is that because you bollocked me about messing up the
Yes,
British
it is.
Week?
Yes, it is. All right. False start. Nice pause. Do it again.
On your marks, ready, set, go.
Final word.
I got it. It was my word.
Welcome to Fish and Brits, the very British podcast from very Floridian America, where we break down the strange things that happen both sides of the pond,
make sense of our lives as Brits amongst the USA locals, answer your burning questions,
and dust off our ever-failing memories of life back in England. I'm Adam Graham, and I am questioning Wayne's memory of Marmite.
Oh, and I'm Wayne Ruffley, and I'm questioning everything.
I'm still so proud a week later of the fact that I got you to eat something Marmite-flavored.
Yeah.
And we are planning a video episode of that in the hiatus between season 1 and the Christmas special. We talked about it last week, saying that it might be in the episode 10. We're going to go one step further. We're going to do that as a little video something or other. In that.
Oh, are we?
In that.
Okay.
Yes, you know about this.
Yeah.
Don't pretend that I haven't told you this.
I was just trying to forget that we talked about it.
Yes, no, you agreed to that.
Yeah, you duped me good.
I did.
Got me good.
I made it into the title of the show for the week.
Yeah.
But how's your week been?
My week's been pretty good. It's been a bit low key.
Yeah.
What did I do this week? I
don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's talk about the kiddo. I started a great weekend with the kiddo. She got to. She's finished her first week as being a senior. All right. This is her last year of high school.
And that's a big deal, isn't it?
It's a huge deal.
Yep.
So she started out, had a great first week.
Okay.
And then she got to do a cool thing where she got to paint her parking space. So the seniors at her school get their parking spaces and they're able to go and they get a square.
Yeah.
And you paint something in the square.
I've seen this.
So,
is this a thing across America?
I think so, although I do believe not every school does it.
Okay.
But, JC's lucky that her school does. So
all we didn't get an assigned parking space. There was a sixth form, which is, years 12 and 13, that sort of senior year. There was just a sixth form parking, a car park that we could park in, but you didn't get an assigned spot.
Yeah, no, it's a huge parking lot for obviously the whole school, but they get like the first, I think it was first 3 rows maybe. It's just designated to them, but they got a cute little square. Oh. They got a paint in there, and she chose a Harry Styles album cover, and it's like the circle one with the wavy, pink and blue, and it says "We'll be all right."
Oh, be all right.
That I thought you'd like that. Be all right.
Be all right.
But that's what she painted in there. We'll be all right. So that's her message to get through the seniors of the final years. Like, we're going to get through this. We'll be all right. So we got to do that. That was fun. And then yesterday I went and saw my mum. So that was nice.
And how was she?
She was lovely. I took
lovely Heather.
Yeah, I took your words of wisdom and was, you're like, go see your families and stuff. And so I had a free day. Talking about JC already. She just got cast in a show.
Finally, there's an actor in your family.
Yeah, I know. It's not me, is it? I just bumble my way through everything. But yeah, she's actually auditioning tonight for another show. So she's going to be involved in 2 shows.
What's she auditioning for tonight?
Tonight is Annie with CFBA.
Oh, nice.
So she's doing auditioning for Annie, which was her first show when she joined them. She's been with them a long time.
I saw her in that.
You did?
I did, yeah.
That was the first one.
That was the first one.
Do you know how long ago that was?
No.
Me either. It's longer than what she had a cell phone for.
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
I have to make an apology.
You told me this in the car. Go on.
She asked me, she says, I've got one request on the show tonight. Can you please acknowledge that you were incorrect on how long I've had my cell phone? And I was like, what are you on about? She says, you said I had it for 3 years. She says, I got myself, hang on, she texted me. I think she said I got it when she says, I got it when I was 9 and I'm 17 now. That's longer than 3 years. So
it's apologies.
Apologies for messing up the the amount of time you had your cell phone there, JC. My bad. But anyway, but Annie, so she's going for she started off in that show as an orphan when you saw her. She was just a little orphan. It was her first role and all that stuff. And she's auditioning for something special tonight. So we'll fingers crossed she'll get that. But yeah, so they were gone for the first rehearsal night.
Right.
And I was like, well, I'm going to go see my mum. So I went over to my mum's house, and I was like, I'll go for like an hour or whatever. I was there for about almost 4 hours, 3.5 hours.
Oh, lovely.
Over there, and she commented on how much she loves the show, and so thank you, Mum, for listening. I did not get fed. However, she did give me steak pies that she's made.
That's fed.
So, yeah, for another day.
Oh.
But yeah, so she made a bunch of steak pies. I think she felt inspired by the Parkers episode and was like,
right,
you know what, I've got some stuff here. I can whip up some steak pies. So she whipped up about 15 of them.
Bloody hell.
Well, she'll freeze some of them for later on and all that stuff. So she'll put them in the freezer and that. But yeah, I had a lovely visit with my mum. So it was good to go and see her. I need to go see her more than that. I was a bit bummed because I just missed my sister. I haven't really mentioned, I've got a sister, everybody. I don't think I've talked about
dun.
Not because any reason in particular, but we don't really see each other that much, which is unfortunate because we're both just massively busy. She has 3 amazing kids, and her youngest, Haley, is a gymnast.
Oh, yeah.
So she is like 4 hours a night, gymnastics, like training. She's placing amazingly.
She didn't get that from you, did she?
Oh, I could roly-poly back in the day. Now I am just roly-poly. So... But yeah, and I just missed it. She'd been over all day helping my mum. She went over and pressure washed the driveway.
Oh.
I was like, do you want to come and help me and pressure wash my driveway? What are you on about?
I was going to say, I only live down the road from you.
Do you want to come and do Adam's driveway?
Yeah, go on.
But yeah, she barely has any time to herself as well. So I do need to go over and see my sister. We all get together just for like birthday parties. Like I said, she got 3 kids, so it's 3 birthday parties a year for sure. And we all do Christmas at my sister's house. That's the big thing. We all get together at my sister's house and we do Christmas there. But anyway, love your matiness and this. I am talking about you. So, but she listens too. She listens all the time. But but I had a great visit with that and the whole painting. It was a great weekend. I've had a great week. And then, regular fairground week for me.
Yeah,
nothing out of the realm. What did you get up to? Anything good?
No, I mean, well, we're on sisters. My sister texted me and she said, can you guess where I am from the picture? And I have the tracking thing for my mum and my sister, so I know when they're home and all that sort of thing, because of the time difference. I don't want to call them when they're at work. And I said, no, not from the tracking. I got that turned off right now. But I can tell from the big bloody sign that says Edinburgh that you're in Edinburgh. And
was that in the background?
It was in the background. And my sister made it to the Edinburgh Festival before her brother, the actor.
Oh, wow. The Fringe.
Yeah.
The Fringe Festival.
No, the full festival. There's the Fringe and there's the Edinburgh Festival, the full one. And she went up there to see a comedian called Adam Kay, who I've promised her that I'll take a look at this week.
Okay. Adam Kay. I'll write that down.
Apparently very funny. Was or is a doctor or someone in the medical field and uses that as the lead-in for the comedy. So... my sister generally has very good taste, so I will have a listen.
He must be fun. He's got everyone in stitches. Thank you. Good night. Podcast over. Owen, wrap it up. Fine.
If you don't press that bloody button. All right. So yeah, that looked great. And she was there back at home the next morning. I went, did you drive down? No, I flew because she lives right next to the airport in Birmingham.
Oh, okay.
And it's a 45-minute flight up to Edinburgh.
All right, that sounds
it's quicker to get to a different country to Edinburgh than it is for you and I to get to work in the morning.
Yeah, that's mental.
So, yeah.
Well, England fits in the state of Florida, doesn't it?
It does. So, yeah, that was cool. I was very happy to see that she'd gone up there, actually. I was quite proud of her for going up.
Good.
And what else have we got going on? I made a little mistake on the Facebook earlier, and I want to point that out because you brought it up. Season, I spelled incorrectly and put a B on the end. And I only bring that up because every single day, month, week, year, I have to I translate the word jumble that I get from you. I'm very good at speaking Wayne text now.
I have a disease.
And don't put it down to that. And just because I got one letter wrong, you had to make it full out on our official Facebook page.
It wasn't even on there 8 minutes, and I had to do it. I looked at. I was 5 minutes in. I thought,
Yeah.
do it? And I asked the official page. I shouldn't be a pain. I shouldn't do that. I should.
But you
oh,
will.
forget it. Bah.
I edited it
Did
so
I write
quickly.
this?
Did I write this? Yeah, you probably did. No, because that would have meant you'd written something for the show.
That is something I would have done. I fat finger everything. I swipe when I write. I can't type. I've got big,
You
big
swipe
hands.
and you write and you dictate and you don't proofread.
I never proofread. I just go for it.
Proofread.
I know.
Please.
Listen, you're not the only one. Jen's the same way. Will you please read your stuff?
Yes.
Please. And put your commas in and put your... I don't bother. Why bother?
What? Because it's correct.
Well, I know you'd like me to be correct.
Oh, goodness me.
You keep bollocking me on here about being correct.
I do, and I
Well,
always
don't say
will.
that because that's not right. Go on.
Well, we like to be, we
Eccles
have
cake.
integrity.
Eccles cake.
Eccles.
Eccles cake.
There you go. Perfect. Nailed it in one.
Sounds daft, Eccles.
And we've got some English news. This is the week. On Monday, they had a bank holiday over there. We don't get those as much over here. We've got one the week after, I think, actually, now I say that.
I mean, we
Is
closed
it
down
Labor
for
Day?
everything.
Labor Day in September? Is that the one?
There's always a reason to close.
After 14 years, I still don't know them. But yeah, they had a nice little bank holiday in England. So if you were in England and you had a little bank holiday barbecue or something on Monday the 26th, then let us know. Let us in. Did you have a Scotch egg? That's the main question that I want to bring up just there. But yeah, we've had some good times. We did get a nice email in this week. I've got to tell you this one from a gentleman by the name of Rick. He's a listener to us, and he actually just went on over to London and sent us some pictures.
Did he?
Of the pubs in London that he visited.
Ah.
There's a Scotch egg just there as well.
Ah,
One
Rick.
of them, that one right there, I believe, is the White Horse. That's the one that we talked about on the podcast a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
And he made a point to stop off just there. He says, "Hey guys, love the podcast. My wife and I visited London last month. Loved it. Stayed in the Covent Garden area. Everything was close by. It's a lovely area. One of my favourite parts. Attached some pictures of the pubs we visited. Went to the Lamb and Flag, the Bag of Nails, the White Horse, there's mine, and the Ye Old Mitre. All of the pubs were cozy and the atmosphere was nice and warm. Tried some Samuel Smith beers, such as we have on this show here, that you could only drink in London. And the fish and chips in the White Horse was divine. Yes, they are the best fish and chips in London. Scotch eggs with Coleman's mustard.
Get in there, Rick.
That was our choice. Were awesome at the Flag and Lamb also. I haven't been to the Flag and Lamb. I'll have to go there next time I go. I'm going in, well, not next year, but the year after. I'll add that one into the list. But yeah, send in some great pictures.
Oh, thanks for sharing
Look
those,
at that,
Rick.
fish and chips there.
Oh,
Bit of
that looks
mushy
good.
peas on actual newspaper. Lovely stuff. Yeah, go ahead. If you do go to London, if you manage to visit one of the pubs, send that in to us. We love to see that.
Can we do anything with his pictures? Can we put them up or anything?
Yeah, we can. Well, we'll have to check with him, I'm sure. But
I'm sure he'll be all right with it.
Yeah, we'll take a little picture of that one. And then my last little bit of pop culture for the week. Taylor Swift has been performing in London this past week. And during one of her acts, the Reputation Act, so to speak, previously, she has thrown up two fingers to the audience.
Oh.
Which, outside of England, is perfectly fine. That's a well accepted phrase.
Peace.
Bit of peace, yeah. But in England, two fingers up is with the knuckle facing forwards is quite the opposite.
Yeah, it's like your middle finger.
It is. Do you know where it comes from?
The two fingers.
Yeah.
I'll tell you my version that I know of.
Okay.
And then let me know if I'm right,
Okay.
because I think I know this.
All right. Go ahead.
So it came from when they were fighting the French,
Yeah.
and the French captured the archers.
Yes.
And they cut their fingers off.
Yeah.
So they couldn't draw the bows.
So the British archers
Thank
would
you,
show
Dad.
that they still had the two fingers.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Absolutely.
Here's
Yep.
me two fingers. You Frenchy. That's how they said it.
And if you are listening in France, thank you for joining us at Fish and Brits.
I know. I was just giving an example.
Oh, right.
Right now, I'd be like, "Hello, French person."
Hello, French person.
Actually, I'd be like, "Hello."
But yeah,
Bonjour.
and so Ms. Swift turned it into just her index finger instead.
Well done. Do you want a funny story about that?
Yeah, go on.
Did a similar thing myself with my dad. We were in we're in Saudi Arabia doing shows. My dad was doing the knife throwing and everything.
Of course you were.
We were in a place called Elaine, at a place called Fun City, which is like their big theme park type thing there.
All right.
And at the end of all of our shows, we'd always take a bow. But my dad and I, we throw up the love sign. You know, it's like the rock sign with the thumb.
Right.
Right. You throw that up like, yay, you clap, you know, hey, whatever.
Big finish.
Well, apparently that symbol in Saudi is the middle finger. So we were doing the same thing.
Oh, dear.
I've Swiftied the Saudi Arabians.
Well, no. Taylor actually did the research.
Oh.
You did not.
No, I didn't. Wait, was she did the research to flip everybody off in London?
No, she did the research to change it from two fingers to one finger. And not the middle finger, the index finger.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm back on the story now. Yeah. But yeah, we didn't know. We had not a clue. Because obviously everywhere in the world, that means love. Love you in sign language.
Right.
Not there, doesn't.
No.
So it'd be great because the crowd would be going nuts. Like, whoa, that was brilliant. To like, I'm going, what are they doing there? Did they? No, they couldn't have done that.
Blimey. How you never got arrested, I will never know.
Never
in
said
my
I
life.
didn't.
And my final little thing, because I'm going to put this in, I've had this on my notes for about 3 weeks now. This popped up on the Instagram one day. British food birthstones. They have assigned each month to a specific a British food item. So, Wayne, you are October.
Yeah. Please be steak pie.
October 1st, yes?
Yeah, October 1st.
Yep. You are a Cornish pasty.
Oh, cool.
And what month are you born in? May.
Oh, no.
Owen, you're a spotted dick, my friend.
I was hoping for rabbit. Welsh rabbit.
The Welsh rabbit. And then for September, I got pork pie. So I am sponsored by Parker's year round. January, bacon butty. February, Scotch egg. March, trifle. April, mushy peas. May, spotted dick. June, sausage roll. July, crumpet. Hello, crumpet. August, crisp sandwich. You can't go wrong with putting crisps in a sandwich.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Yeah. September, pork pie. October, Cornish pasty. November, you're a scone or a scone. And December, you're a shepherd's pie. So there we go. Ending out with a little bit of class there. The British food birthstones. Enjoy your month. And with that, I think it's time for some 11s.
Whoa.
Oh, that clock makes me happy.
Bong, 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 bong.
Bong, bong, bong. What's in the cooler? Extra syllable on the end there. Well, we are here, week 9, 11s, and it has taken us 9 weeks to get to what?
Nothing going on.
You're right.
Yeah, I was going to do a joke, but go skip it.
All right, we'll talk about that in the car
Pause
ride
it.
home. It's taken us 9 weeks to get to this specific point. Gentlemen, cups at the ready, I think.
Okay, where's my cup?
I put it down by the side for you.
Oh, I got it. Sorry.
I set
Pardon
up
my
your
stretching,
table.
everybody.
There's a table for you there as well.
Oh.
Let me get the bottle opener out.
Yeah, I'm a bit anxious because you did say this is going to be a good one.
This is one of my favorite drinks.
Okay.
It is a variation on a classic. A classic that we know, we love, we've already established is our favorite drink. We've actually mentioned this one on the podcast previously. We have a liquid death. No, that's my drink. That's my drink for the
Liquid
ride
Death.
home.
That's the second time you've product
It
placed them.
is
Sponsor Liquid Death.
Guinness Foreign Extra Stout.
Oh.
This is the Guinness that is brewed a little bit stronger to travel around the world. This is the one that is seen in a lot of African and Asian countries because it travels a lot better. It is stronger.
Oh, dear.
Let me get a little...
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Oh, did you hear that one? That was a lovely one, wasn't it?
Yeah, but did you hear the bottle open?
I did. Owen, I'm just going to pass you that whole little setup there.
There you go.
There you go.
Do I need to use the cup?
You do need to use the cup.
Of course I do.
I find this one is better in a cup than out the bottle. Here we go. Second cap off.
Ooh.
Very nice. Wayne, there you go.
Cheers, mate.
This one is the one that I actually cook with. If I'm using Guinness in like a stew or something, Foreign Extra Stout, third one, is the one that I choose to use. This, when I was in England, was the one that I would buy in the shops, instead of getting the draft cans with the little widget in there that gives you a bit of foam, this is the one that I would get to take home with me. Have you had this before, Wayne?
I don't believe I have.
Have you had this one, Owen?
Not the foreign extra, I don't.
Don't look for the white head of a Guinness, because you're not going to find that. Think about the dark chocolate, the barley flavors in there, the malt, and just that pure Guinness flavor. So, gentlemen, cheers.
Cheers. Conga conga.
And you can get this one in various different shops in America. I got this one from Total Wine.
Oh, yeah, that is...
It's got a body to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very chocolatey.
Yeah, super chocolatey. It's got that on the end of it.
If you're in Florida, I believe Publix actually stocks this one as well.
Oh, well, I guess I'm going to Publix.
I guess you're going to Publix. It's got far more of a bite than a regular Guinness, but it sits there in the throat.
Yeah, that's very lovely.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
As far as we're talking percentage-wise, it's 7.5%.
It's all right.
Be all right. So it's got a little bit of strength to it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to sip on that. That's
you can't chug one of those.
No, and why would you?
But if you are
Stash.
like I said, in addition to a good drinking Guinness, as we're getting into winter, I say that with air quotes because Florida. If you're doing a slow cooker, beef, a pot roast, something like that, if you're making a gravy from scratch and want a little bit of extra flavor in there, Guinness Foreign Extra Stout. It's a really, really great base for all of those things. I put a pint of this in with my slow cooked lamb or beef when I do that in the slow cooker. It also works really well if you have an Instant Pot and you're making a chili. Use that as the stock in there for a chili, for a beef chili. Works quite nicely. So that's the drink. It's taken us 9 weeks to get to Guinness. We're representing the Irish here.
I mean, on the show.
On the show. Oh, I'd go back there in an instant. Did I ever? I don't think I've said on the show that when I went to Dublin, I didn't really put two and two together as to when I booked the tickets for the flight and the hotel. I landed at 11 a.m. on St. Patrick's Day in Dublin.
Oh.
And got on the bus and got dumped out in the middle of the St. Patrick's Day parade and everything right in the center there. And one of the best days of my life. So good. I went to the Guinness factory on St. Patrick's Day and had a pint of Guinness in the origins of Guinness.
Oh, that's
on
cool.
that day. That was, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was something else.
Was it a pain getting in, or was it easy to get in? Really?
No. It was great.
So, like, how is Paddy's Day there?
It's very music based. It's very people based. It's that there's none of this dyeing everything green and all of that.
Yeah, because they go nuts here in America.
Yeah. There, it's a lot more of
Patty's Day.
There's a lot more pride about it there, I think, than here, than just being a excuse to get up and have a drink.
They get hammered. Yeah.
There, it's their day. It's like England, St. George's Day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Scotland, St. Andrews, Wales. I'm sure you've got something similar to that. Something with leeks, probably. Oh no, I know what it is as well.
What is it?
No, we'll get on it. There is one. We love the Welsh.
I love Wales.
Yeah. I've been to
all
Cardiff
the time. You should go to Colomindi.
Oh, did you?
That's not there anymore, I don't think.
Langui Bleffen.
Yeah, Devil's Gorge.
Climbed
Ovama 3 times.
Yeah. But yeah, Dublin, St. Patrick's Day is a great time. And I actually, because you know I'm a bit of a nerd on my YouTube things and I like those live stream things.
Yeah.
There's some directly into pubs in Dublin and you get to see the music playing and that sort of thing.
Oh, that's fun.
And I take a look at those on St. Patrick's Day. That's my little tradition now. I put one of those on in the background.
I'll check that out.
It's a good time. But I don't know about you. I need a little bit of a snack to go with this one.
I'm starving. I haven't eaten in about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes, isn't it? And for this week, we are back on the video screens.
Hi, video.
For something very special. You saw them a couple of weeks ago. we have another package from Parker's. And we are going the full influencer route this week because this is an unboxing. This is something we have not seen yet. This is completely, you can see from this package here, I'll just cover up my address. This thing is completely sealed shut. We've not opened this even in the slightest.
Box opening. Here we go.
So our 11s is sponsored by Parker's once again. Parker's a great British institution, as it says right there on their logo. Go to parkersgbi.com to order all of the things that we're going to see in here and so much more.
Yeah,
should I just bring it down here? Let's
tell them about the ordering. When you order now.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is great.
If you are going to order from Parker's, we have a coupon code for you. To get a little percentage off, you can put in the coupon code Fish and Brits. I think it's actually in the promotion code line that it goes there. Fish and Brits, just like you see on our logo, on our name, with the N instead of and. Fish and Brits, and they'll give you a little discount there. And remember, $150 worth of products gets you free shipping as well, which is that actually works in combination with the coupon code that we have, so you can save and get free shipping.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah, we've actually had a few friends who've already ordered this.
I've been very excited because we've got a lot of friends that have already been coming to us. We're going to order these pies. We got to order it.
Yeah,
and very excited for everybody to try and see what they think about the Parker's products.
Yeah,
I mean, we still talk about them, don't we? I'll do the close-up thing.
Yeah, do the close-up because I'm about to get this.
I'll just whack my head on the mic. Sorry, Mike.
You'll be all right.
It's okay, Wayne.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Do not open until needed.
Drum roll. Brrr. Oh, it's needed because it's 11sies.
All right.
It's paper. Guys, we've got paper.
All right. Let's see what we've got going on. Oh, we've got little
popcorn. We've got popcorn.
All right.
See, this is the good packaging that they do as well. Look at this.
I'll see what we can pull on out here. Yeah, let's switch on round. Let's find something going on in.
That's popcorn.
The first thing that we're pulling on out is... What is this? Prawn cocktail crisps from Walker's.
Yes.
With Henri on the label there. That's it. Let's put that up on the table so you get a nice little view of this while we get this opened up.
I asked about prawn cocktail when we were doing our crisp challenge before I got Marmite.
Hey, that Marmite was all right.
Yeah, I know.
Listen to that sound. Oh. Bit of prawn cocktail. Go ahead, mate.
I'm going in there. You know, if they stick together, they count as one. Right? That's the rule.
That's generally the rule, isn't it?
Just drop some on. I love prawn cocktail.
Great flavor.
I love it.
Yeah, that'll do nicely.
Savory, sweet, prawn cocktail.
Prawn cocktail. There you go. We'll put that in. Get a nice little view of that one.
Can you see that? Which one are we going on that one?
It's got Thierry Henry on the front as well.
Hello, Thierry Henry.
Let's see what else. Oh, there's more crisps in here.
Oh, hang on. That one just fell out right there. Look at that.
Just fall out.
Fell right out. Whoop.
All right. This one. This is a classic. Salt and vinegar in the proper green packaging. There you go. We can put that one in here. And the footballer that they've got, I guess this is some promotion that they're doing. Gary Lineker.
Oh, get in there, Lineker.
Well, do you remember? Were you? I don't think you would have been there at the time. Walker's did a promotion back in the day. Still getting used to where these cameras are. There we go. Where they named Salt and Vinegar Salt and Lineker.
Oh, that's funny.
And he was on every packet of crisps.
Lineker.
This, I'd forgotten how much this throws me. In America, salt and vinegar are blue and cheese and onion are green. But in England, salt and vinegar is green and cheese and onion is blue. And that threw me completely. Get that noise.
Oh, let's see how salty they are.
Do you want to go first on that one?
Go on then. I'll go. I don't mind going first on all of them. You're welcome.
I figured you would be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Is that good?
It's very vinegary.
Salt and vinegar
Very
is probably
salt.
one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going in for a second one.
I get the Cape Cod ones, the kettle corn salt and vinegar, because I find those are closer to the English salt and vinegar I almost said chips then. Crisps. Sorry.
All right. We're going in with the...
Get in there, Lineker.
Do you hear that?
Oh, that's a big bag of crisps.
There's some more crisps coming out
Is
here.
it?
Monster Munch.
The golden bag.
Let's get that one in there. We have pickled onion Monster Munch. Ah.
I'm definitely going
look,
for
it's got Ghostbusters on the front. It's got a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on the front there. All right, you do the honors.
Oh,
on
yeah.
that one.
Give me them. You ready?
Whoa. Pickled onion Monster Munch.
This is the one thing that when people are coming over to visit me, they go, "Can we bring you anything?" And I always go, "Can you bring us some tea bags and a 6-pack of pickled onion Monster Munch?" And they go, "What? What are you on about?"
Yeah.
Pickled onion Monster Munch, please. Are you serious?
Should we
Yes.
Let's get a little picture of what they look like, just so people can see this.
Yeah.
Monster Munch
So
come in the shape
a
of
monster
monsters' feet.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is gonna be good.
Here, let me have one of them in there.
Oh.
That's all right.
Oh,
My jaw's still gone. I don't know if I can get that in. Hang on.
No.
Let me push the muscle.
Oh, you got it in there by pushing the muscle. Oh, slap me harder.
Oh, better.
Call me Sally. That's good. That's good. It's not really. I don't think it's a flavor I can describe. Pickled onion Monster Munch.
Well, it's pickly and oniony.
Yeah, I mean, but what I mean is like with the chip itself, like the crisp itself. Yeah. It's like a waffly.
It's very acidic.
Yeah, very. That's a good one. Very acidic.
Oh, look, you can see our cups here
Is it
as
good
well
with the
while
Guinness?
we're at it. These are the
This is total bar.
these are the cups that we use
Total pub. This
on the show.
Monster Munch and a beer.
That's how very British branded. All right, let's see what else we've got in our box here. Parker's got Monster Munch. That's impressive. Oh, I've just seen what's in here.
Oh,
More crisps. Hula hoops. Look at that.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
get those
excited.
on
We
the
talked
screen.
about hula hoops. Putting them on your fingers.
You got hula hoops. You put those on your fingers and then bite them off, don't you?
I'll tell you what, I bet they don't fit on my fingers anymore.
Well, let's find out. All right, let's get these open.
Maybe
shall
my
we?
little finger.
Your pinky.
Pardon my chewing and talking, everybody. I apologize for that.
Oh,
Whoa, hula
that
hoop.
sounded good, didn't it?
I remember these always being not so flavorful, but fun to eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the texture.
That's the crispiness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one's broken. Oh, I got a bit there.
Let's get.
Yeah, that's not going on my finger.
Let's put the old camera in there.
I
so
remember
you
that
can see
used
what
to
they
fit
look like.
right on my fingers.
So they are just little hoops. And these are a classic.
And you used to put them on your fingers like that. Can you see it on my finger?
Hey,
Wait,
get
where's
over
that
here.
one? Oh,
Get over here.
we're going real cam.
There you go.
Whoa. But you put them on all your fingers and then you sit there and go.
Yeah, just like that.
Mmm.
All right. Oh, that's the Monster Munch right
Yeah,
there
yeah.
again. Yeah, those are. There's always good flavors with hula
Those are
hoops.
the original ones, all right?
Those are the original. They do. Excuse me. They do a salt and vinegar. Right in your eye, Chip.
That's comedy, sorry. We're on video. Got to do something.
I know. Salt and vinegar was my always favorite on that one. These go. What we got here? Big hoops. They do now. Ooh. I'm reading the back of a crisp packet. Here we are.
You're invested.
I am. All right. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, mate.
Oh.
This is one of my favorites.
Okay.
You know how you are with Monster Munch. Quavers.
Quavers.
Quavers, the cheese snack of choice. Oh, look, we can pull that out into my camera over here. I know we're using that one as well. I forget that's. Oh, I can look down at it. I'm looking up at the screen that shows me what's there, but the camera's down there. This is, you can tell I don't do much film work. Let's get a little open on this. A quaver is a very odd-shaped cheese crisp. Let's see if we can get these on the. What we?
I wasn't doing
Get
anything.
your hand out the box.
I wasn't doing anything.
Let's pull that back here. It's an odd one.
It's like a prawn cracker.
Go on, help yourself. These are all by Walkers, apart from hula hoops. Hula hoops are not by Walkers. Walkers in America is Lay's. But yeah, I'm gonna go with this one.
They're like a prawn cracker, aren't they?
Almost.
Did they do prawn crackers here?
Yeah.
Light, fluffy, very airy, very airy.
Eddie.
Mmm.
All right.
Oh, that's a memory coming back now.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. Crisp it up on the desk. Put them in there.
I'm trying to see display them kind of, sort of.
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right, I think. Oh, you're
take
going to be
pictures.
excited for this one.
Okay.
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. The next thing to come out of Parker's box.
My
Jelly
favorite
babies.
thing in the world.
Your
My favorite thing.
favorite jelly babies right there.
Oh.
And Maynards as well. Look at that.
I love jelly babies.
All right. Set the juice loose. So it says, do you want to open these then?
Yeah,
As these
go
are your
on.
choice.
I'll have a go. Set the juice loose. What does that mean?
That's just their phrase, isn't it?
I was going to make sure they hadn't changed something and put something in them. You don't want anything gooey in your jelly, baby.
No.
Oh. I love jelly babies. Oh. Doesn't matter what color you get.
I'm going to have to hold my mouth for these.
Nah, you should be okay.
There you go.
Do you bite the heads off or do you just put them in?
Put them in.
Oh, you got to bite the heads off. Like a weirdo. Mmm.
That's good.
Mmm. See, you can get these at one of the fairgrounds we're at, but they changed them up.
Yeah, I found that here they're much...
gluten-free now.
Are they?
And they're weird. They're not the same.
Gluten-free people aren't weird.
No. The
sweets
jelly
are.
babies, they converted them to, I think there's something they couldn't put in them anymore.
Well, these are the original ones as well. These are not vegetarian. These have gelatin in it.
Those are good.
That's the difference there.
Mmm.
So I might have a lime one. I do like the lime ones.
Yeah, when we get our Christmas discount,
Yeah.
I go and get a massive bag of them.
Look at that. You can see them in there.
Mmm. I love jelly babies. Have I said that 15 times?
Yeah, you've mentioned it.
Mmm. These ones have got faces, though. It's creeping me out.
Look at them all.
Mmm.
Let's get a little shaky shake of them.
Don't shake your jelly babies.
Which doctor from Doctor Who was it that had jelly babies? That was one of them, wasn't it?
Oh. I'm in trouble for not firing that right away now.
Right off right away. We're not there yet. That's the end of the top layer.
Oh, there's another layer.
There's another layer.
Oh, boy.
Let's see what we've got.
Oh,
in
boy.
here.
I tell you what, Parker's is treating us right.
Yeah.
Fabulous. I love them.
Oh.
Do you need help? Oh,
No,
he said a word. He said a naughty word.
No, this is good.
That's a naughty word, boys and girls.
I've just seen one of the things that's in here, and this shows you that they've listened to our show.
Oh, yeah? Uh-oh.
I think this was episode 1, maybe. A can of dandelion and burdock, which we talked about. Let's get that one in here. Right
From the
in front.
Lemonade Man.
Oh, do you want me at the camera? There you are.
That's when I talked
just
about
go
the
back
Lemonade
and
Man,
forth
isn't it?
Between the two.
Will you stop talking when I'm talking? Thank you. That's a callback.
Live actors. There you go. Dandelion and burdock, which is described as the eccentric botanical blend of wild and unruly dandelions and the purple flowering burdock. Sound rather daft, but did you know our British ancestors have been making this mysterious combination since the Middle Ages, proving it totally timeless?
Oh, is that mine?
Go on then, have a go. I can't remember having it.
Don't you dare. Oh, mate. You're going to get a quarter of a can back from this.
So I get yours after you finish drinking it.
Yeah. How do you want to do it? Do you mind,
I'll have a little slurp first.
Oh, that's going to be like I'm kissing you now.
Wouldn't be the first.
Hello.
It's like a Vimto.
Don't insult me.
No. It's got that sort of fruity...
I'm going to wipe that like I'm 12.
Oh my God.
Remember when you share with your mate, you wipe the bottle like with your
We
dirty
got
hands?
trolled before our first episode for that, so let's not.
For what?
You remember that when someone thought that we were as one and said they wouldn't be listening to our show?
He was real peachy, that lad.
Oh, yeah, that was our one and only troll that we ever had on Facebook.
Peachy. Crap taxi driver.
Yeah, sorry, Parkers.
That is amazing.
I don't mind that.
I love dandelion and burdock, and I haven't had it since I left. So it's been 30 plus years since I've had a dandelion and burdock.
That's
Guess what else I'm ordering from Parker's now?
A dandelion and burdock.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in a shop around here either.
No, they don't. I don't think they make it. You can't get it here.
No. Where does it? Who makes it? Let's have a look. Who is Ben Shaw's?
Oh, that is. You can take the rest.
Oh, that's just it's their own. It's not like a Coca-Cola derivative or anything like that. It's Refresco in Kegworth.
My mouth is watering from.
There you go.
Thinking about drinking more of it.
Well, have more.
I'm going to. Thank you very much for
Because
sharing.
here, what else do we have? Oh, Bars Shandy Aid. This, dear readers and listeners and watchers, a shandy was what you would give to kids to make them think they're having a beer with the rest of the family.
Yeah, they definitely listen because we talked about shandy bass as well. We talked about shandy.
Let's see. A shandy is, I mean, a bitter usually, mixed with lemonade, which in England would be a Sprite or something like that, rather than a very lemonade-tasting one. 59p is what's taking me off there. 59p it says around the top there. That's how much a can of something is in England these days. That's nothing compared to here.
Oh, yeah, that can would be about $1.75.
Right. All right, here we are.
Ooh. This is going to be weird now. I'm actually going to have some water before I down that, because the dandelion and burdock.
That's quite nice.
Is it still the same as you remember?
It's different a little bit. I imagine that's because it is not actually made with beer.
Right.
Which I would be correct in. It is there. It's more of the flavoring. It's the soft drink version. But have a taste of that.
I will.
That's entirely unique.
Wipe your lips off.
Bloody hell.
Cheers.
Cheers. Where's your camera? Your camera's over there.
Cheers.
Just as you click away from it.
Cheers.
We'll get
that's a bit odd.
This. I like it, though.
Oh, yeah, I like it. It's not like I don't like it.
That was some ice on
I remember.
Nice hot day.
Yeah, cold, that'd be really good.
And I believe we have the
dandelion burdock.
Final Parker's product from season 1. These are bubble wrapped.
Uh-oh. Fragile.
Fragile.
That's Italian for fragile.
We have chocolate hobnobs.
Ooh.
These are the ultimate biscuit.
It's always fun till the hobnob's involved. That was for me, Mum.
Is that right?
It's a long story.
A hobnob is a oat-based biscuit cookie for Americans. I would say a hobnob is one of the best to dunk in a cup of tea.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
100%. That's what they were made for, I think.
Absolutely. That and a digestive. But
digestive biscuits?
Oh.
You ever put butter on your digestive biscuit?
I'm just still finding it crazy. These things were sent to Buffalo and then sent to Florida all the way from England.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that's ruined me.
That dandelion and burdock.
Oh, there it goes. Pardon me.
All right.
Pardon my French.
I'm going in with my hobnob. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That is a perfect.
The chocolate's good, yeah. Look at the chocolate on
Get
that.
a good little look at that one on my screen there. You've got chocolate on one side. You've got the oat cookie on the other, biscuit. And a perfect size in the middle.
It is very oaty to chew. Very good.
Yeah. Feel like a horse.
Where are we going to find one of these this time of night?
I can't vote now.
Yeah, because you got a broken jaw and you shoved a hobnob in it. I told you it's always fun till hobnobs show up.
I don't have a broken jaw.
I know it's not broken. Just your muscles ruined from your dentist. Cram that hobnob in your mouth.
All right.
Right, now I've got your attention, everybody. I can finally get some words in without him having a go at me for, saying the wrong thing. Are you good? You still chewing?
Excuse me. No, I'm...
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting you have your moment.
Oh, Good, aren't they?
Lime, they're very good.
Mm.
I will say they probably need to go in the fridge in Florida.
Yeah, that chocolate.
The chocolate.
That's the thing with the chocolate here.
Yeah.
I mean, on this hobnob is, I mean, if I just hold that for a second, the chocolate's already melting under my thumb. That's how
that chocolate.
100% chocolate.
Go with me on this. Have a bite of that, and then a swig of your Guinness. The extras.
Ooh.
If you were listening to the full podcast episode, our drink with 11 C's today is Guinness Foreign Extra Stout. Just there, we'll pull that one up so you can see. Yellow label, and that's what's in here. Put a bit of the oat with the chocolate there, and that's
really good.
Hey,
I mean, it's no cup of tea, but it's good.
Where's the hobnobs? Get them back
they're
over
right
here.
Sorry.
Yeah, I need to try my own advice.
No, those are good. Those are really delicious.
Remember when we were on a diet?
Yeah, that was like, what, 4 hours ago?
Yeah, be all right.
I'm actually doing very well, thank you very much. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I need a cheat. I tried to have a cheat yesterday, but it didn't pan out.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Thank you, Parkers, yet again, for supplying us with some amazing products that you have on your store, where you can go to parkersgbi.com and order. Use our promo code, Fish and Brits.
Get yourself a little discount there.
Get a discount
and
there.
Please do follow them on Parker's GB at Instagram and on their Facebook and social media. You can also subscribe to their newsletter.
Yeah.
They featured us this week. They were great to do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Subscribe to their newsletter. A lot of great little British information, some little articles coming on out there. But yeah, go to parkersgbi.com. Support your British shop up there in Buffalo. If you are local, if you're not local, use that code Fish and Brits to get a discount. $150 plus gets that free shipping as well. Use those coupons together. Once again, an incredible 11s. Thank you, Parkers.
Thank you, Parkers. Cheers. Give me that dandelion burdock.
And now it's time for the news headlines.
And now, here comes Adam with the news, brought to you by Filled with Crisps and Beer and Biscuits.
It's not the worst day we've ever had,
No,
really,
man.
is it?
Oh.
I've still got the jelly babies down here.
Yeah, I've still got prawn cocktail
Let me
in my
have one of
teeth.
these jelly. Oh, I've got a lemon one.
Ooh, lemon.
All right.
Lemon, baby.
I
What have we
should-
got, Adam? What have we got, mate?
I know I shouldn't have put one of those in my mouth just before I did the
Why don't you
news,
stuff
should I?
your mouth and then give us some news?
All right. The first news article today, the big headline of the week, from The Mirror, that classic
Mirror.
newspaper. Teen in rooftop standoff with police is talked down by mum with a bacon butty. A troublesome teen who chucked bricks and tiles from a roof during a 3-hour police standoff was coaxed down by his mum after she bought him a bacon butty. Thomas Edgar, 18? 18?
Hang on a minute. I thought you could say
Like
13.
14, 18, refused to climb down from the roof when police turned up at his home to take him into custody. But when officers failed to convince him to surrender, his mother, armed with nothing more than a bacon sandwich and a hot drink, stepped to take the... That says hit drink. And a hit drink. Did you write this?
Hit drink.
Stepped in to talk the teenager down. Police were trying to arrest him after he twice failed to turn him in at a police station on December 23rd and January 5th. Well, he's got to have the Christmas holidays off, isn't he?
Yeah. Can't go during Christmas. Food's rubbish.
The prosecutor said he was locked in a bedroom in a house and climbed out on the window onto the flat roof of a neighboring property. She said it was a 3.5-hour standoff between the defendant and police below. The defendant threw tiles and pieces of masonry. Residents were advised to stay inside. People returning home were not permitted into the cordoned-off zone. But his mum managed to allow him to fetch him a hot drink and a bacon sandwich. And that, it seems, persuaded him to climb down, and he was arrested. I wonder if he got to finish the sandwich.
Maybe.
That's a waste of a good bacon
Yeah, I mean, you'd have
sandwich
to give him
otherwise.
the butty.
Is this Liverpool?
Why has it got to be Liverpool?
I mean, Scunthorpe, North Lincolnshire. Oh, it's my area.
Oh, what a surprise.
What a hey, we
It's
do
Scunthorpe, is it?
we do bacon down there.
Yeah.
If it was in a sausage sarnie, you wouldn't have come down. But bacon, golden.
Be throwing more rooftop shingles.
The teen was described as a persistent offender with entrenched antisocial tendencies. Yeah, but he liked a good bacon sandwich, so we'll let him off for that one, won't you? 22 previous convictions for 56 offences, including driving offences, breaching antisocial behaviour orders, and putting ketchup instead of HP sauce on a bacon sandwich.
Oh, that's it, man. You're going down for that.
That's the one there.
Ketchup on a bacon butty. Are you mental?
Oh, put the HP. You can put both.
No, man. That's HP.
No, that's...
no.
The podcast that we also listen to outside of here, Help I Sexted My Boss, one of the hosts in there, Jordan, he actually had it done by Greg's that he could have ketchup and HP sauce, and it was sold as the Jordan sandwich for like a week.
Oh, no. I don't think I could do that.
You don't?
No, I don't. I'm trying to think if I ever did it when I was a kid or something.
Well, maybe we'll have to do what goes best on a bacon sandwich.
Do you know what I just remembered? I remember that I never put ketchup on anything sandwichy because in school for Halloween one year we did, you spilling that down yourself.
I did, yeah.
Got a hole in your lip.
Yeah.
Anyway, you make these finger sandwiches, they called them, and you get ham, but you put your hand on the ham and cut around so it looked like your fingers, and you put them in the sandwich and then put ketchup on it to make like a bloody hand sandwich.
What do you do with the wasted part?
Well, yeah, I mean, you ate it.
Oh, all right.
But when I had a bite of that, I was like, that is disgusting. So that was the last time I put ketchup on any kind of meat product on a sandwich, I think. Which is odd because I will dip my bread in. A bit of ketchup with,
Yeah, I can get on board
fish and chips.
Ketchup in a bacon sandwich is all right.
Oh, I don't think I've ever done it, maybe. Maybe I'm just weirding myself out. Oh, maybe I'll like it like I now like that other product you've shoved down in. I can't wait for my ketchup sandwich chips that you bring me. Try these crisps. They're ketchup on a sandwich flavour.
Marmite in a bacon sandwich.
Wouldn't know.
Well, that might work.
Owen's agreeing.
That might not be a terrible idea.
Anyway, enough about that rubbish. Look at this.
All right, there you
Yobbo,
go.
as we call him.
Yeah, so...
Poor lad. I hope he gets his life together.
He'll be doing time in bacon. No, where's the... No, never mind. This joke's not funny. If we go to the BBC News for the next one. Milton Keynes bus stolen by drunken passenger. Think of this as the sequel
Surprise.
To the boat that was stolen by a drunken
the pirate. Captain Jack.
Captain Jacqueline, that one, I believe. A bus was stolen by a drunken passenger who left a trail of devastation as it crashed with multiple vehicles. Thames Valley Police says the single-decker was reported stolen at the Tesco bus stop in Milton Keynes on Monday. Officers found the bus at Milton Keynes Central Railway Station. The force said a man, 43, was arrested on suspicion of offences, including dangerous... It's not exactly suspicion if we found you behind the wheel of a bus. It's you did it.
Yeah.
But I suppose the courts and, innocent of proven guilty, blah, blah, blah. It said that the man also arrested on suspicion of aggravated vehicle taking of... Oh, there needs to be some better grammar in there. On suspicion of aggravated vehicle taking and drink driving remained in custody. There you go. There's the punchline. The force posted on its Facebook page, when people say, when you've had a drink, take the bus, it isn't meant to be taken literally. I hope they were proud of that one.
Oh, they were. As the BBC, of course they were.
No, that was the police force.
Oh, that was the police force?
They posted that on their Facebook.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. There you go. I mean, it looks like no one was injured, and from looking further into it, it was the front end of an Audi that was clipped.
Oh. Just an Audi.
Just an Audi.
Okay, that's not.
Yeah, that Audi's now an innie.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
No, you're not kicking me out. That was a good joke. I'm allowed one of them.
Get out.
So yeah, it looks like he's okay. Probably gonna make friends with the drunken boat driver. And as always, these news headlines are available at our link in our bio on Instagram or from fishandbrits.com. That's the news for the day. I think it's time to go on to our next segment, which today I'm calling Weird England.
Okay.
Yep, it's not us. I found this little article today from the British School of Excellence. It's a what do you call it? It's a manners school.
Okay.
10 British traditions that baffle visitors. Anything that you find particularly weird that we do?
Not really. I mean...
well, great. That's an excellent conversation.
I'm just trying to think things that we do that are weird.
Yeah, just sort of festivals or one-off things like that. Pinch punch. Well, they do that here, don't they? Pinch punch first.
I don't.
What do they say here? Rabbit, rabbit.
I've no idea what either of you are talking about.
They pinch punch first of the month. You know that.
No. What is it?
Pinch punch first day of the month. You have to do it by midday on the first day of the month.
No.
I'm working with you on September 1st. Guess what? You're getting pinched and punched.
Yeah. Try me.
And they're pinch punch first day of the month. It was something and a kick for being so quick you could do in return. What was it? Oh, punch and a kick for being so quick.
Sorry, I went to a real school.
And then you did poke in the eye for being so sly as the third way around. Yeah. That's a thing.
Up your nose, stomp on your toes.
Could be.
Okay. We're having fun. It's up under your hat.
Right, so 10 British traditions that baffle visitors.
Go on.
Coming in at number 1.
Oh, God. No. What number?
Number
You've said the wrong number there, Adam.
The number 1.
Number 1.
Anyhow.
Guy Fawkes is not a weird... It is a silly tradition.
Guy Fawkes Night, celebrated on the 5th of November, annual ceremony filled with bonfires and fireworks to commemorate the foiling of an attempt to blow up the Houses of Parliament in 1605. Still done today. Not the blowing up the Houses of Parliament, the Guy Fawkes Night.
Although we're probably not far off.
Do you know what I find more weird about that?
What's that?
The amount of Americans who celebrate it.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Literally nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
V for Vendetta.
That's what made it American.
The amount of posts that say the remember on social media from America on November 5th. I'm like, what? Go ahead.
Go on, what
are you remembering?
Oh, we forgot.
My goodness.
Remember,
you left
the
soon after that, so you know.
So
I got out.
Well, I did. I left November 5th. That's when I left England.
Was it?
So here's a fun story. So when we left England...
on November 5th. I was November 8th.
Yeah, November 5th we left. We could see the fireworks going off from the plane.
Yeah.
We flew to... Where did we go? We had a layover in Bangor, Maine, I think is where we flew to from London.
Not Bangor, Wales.
And then we had a layover. So when we flew into Orlando, guess what was happening?
Fireworks.
Magic Kingdom fireworks.
How about that?
So I left England on fireworks and I arrived on fireworks.
Well, they set your ego up, didn't they? On the way out and in. My goodness.
Yeah. And now I don't give a care if there's fireworks going off ever now. I'm so ruined by them.
Just expect fireworks wherever you go.
Yeah. I can see the Magic Kingdom fireworks from my driveway.
Yeah, that's true. You can. Closest thing we have to July 4th.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, all right. Would you not say St. George's Day? But fireworks, yeah. St. George's Day should be a bigger deal. That's the patron saint of England. It's I believe it's a bank holiday as well. Yeah. We had some great Guy Fawkes nights in Winchester.
Did you ever do Penny for the Guy?
Yeah, did a bit of that.
Yeah.
That was in school, but the town that I went to university in, you'd all meet in the town square and have lit wax torches. Those big, full, 3-foot-long, paper wrapped in wax torches.
Yeah.
Light them and process through the streets. It was very Mob from Beauty and the Beast, but making the way out to a field out. I've got a picture somewhere, but making the way out into a field to have the actual fireworks display.
Yeah, no, not that fancy in Liverpool. I remember as a kid, County Road. We dressed one of my mates up in an old coat and pants, hide him in the thing, sit him down, and put a football for his head.
Oh, yeah.
And then we go, penny for the guy, we get a bit of change, and we go off and buy some sweets. We never actually made because what you do is you get old clothes, old pair of jeans. You stuff them in, you make a little dummy, and then you take the dummy and you bung it on the fire, right?
Right.
Well, we never did that. We just dressed up in paint and sit on the floor. I think oh God, was that Wiggy? We did that too. Anyway, this lad comes up and just kicks him, goes to welly the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Andrew's head was behind the ball.
Oh, no, not poor Andrew's head.
Yeah, I remember that happening. But that's how we did it. And then you go to like the park or whatever, and someone had set up a big fancy fire, and that was it.
That goes from there. There you go.
Yeah,
I've just pulled that up there.
Picture.
That's Winchester.
That looks like an angry mob.
It is, yeah.
I love that movie, Frankenstein.
Right? It's very Frankenstein, isn't it? I'll put that up on our Instagram after this one.
Look at the smile on that kid's face. She's not an arsonist, is she?
It was great. No, she's more of a Spurs fan. Excellent. Yeah, that was a good time. And then you'd go and throw them all onto the bonfire.
Yeah, on the bonfire. Throw your guys on the fire.
All right. Second one, maypole dancing. A form of folk dance performed around a tall pole adorned with garlands, flowers, and colourful ribbons that the dancers weave into interesting patterns. Did you ever see this?
I did it.
You did it?
I did it.
Oh, brilliant. And how was that for you, Wayne?
That was fantastic. The skipping was on beat, and the frilly shirt, and it's great, man. Brilliant. And the good news is I didn't do it in the middle of Liverpool city centre. Oh, wait, I did, didn't I? With some of my schoolmates. It was fun. I don't know how I ended up in that.
So it wasn't a maypole, it was a broken lamppost.
It was, it was a maypole, but with the ribbon. But we also did a bit of Morris dancing.
Oh, yeah, all right.
I've still got it, my little medal for Morris dancing.
That's the one with the bells around your ankles.
Yeah. I was dancing with the girls, so I don't know how I got involved in that class. But anyway, that came up a couple of years back, and my mate Andy actually had photographs of us.
Oh, please tell me there's pictures of you.
There is. I think they're on my FB there. I'll look them up. I'll give them to you to put up.
Andy, I will send you a magnet.
Yeah.
If you get pictures.
Andy's great. He's a big time makeup lad now. He does makeup for television. And,
is that right?
Oh, he's
made you
really
up proper,
good mate of
he?
mine. I was in school with him starting at Arnott Street. We went all the way up and stuff. Good lad. But yeah, he's got sent the pictures of me with me mullet. Oh,
lovely.
Going for it.
Now I can't really.
Back to the maypole, sorry.
I can't really complain about that one because I'm genuinely proud of this. This is what made this segment happen today. In this national article from an etiquette school in England, number 3 is the Straw Bear Day from Whittlesea. Oh. That's my little town.
Yeah, that's your town.
That's my town. The Straw Bear Festival takes place over 3 days in January in the Cambridgeshire town of Whittlesea. The exact origins of the Old English tradition are unknown, but a straw bear parade has been held in the town since the 19th century to mark the day after Plough Monday. A ploughman would don a bear costume made from straw and entertain the townfolk in exchange for money, beer, and food. These days, the festival starts with a concert on the Friday night. Actually, it was in one of the pubs and the town halls that was always in, followed by a procession on the Saturday, and finally the burning of the bear without the person inside on the Sunday. This is a big deal in my family, this one. My cousin Harriet and my auntie Corinne, they take part in this every single year. They run one of the Morris I believe it's Morris dancing troops that perform each year. It's either Morris or Molly, one of the two. Beg pardon.
They're on the Molly.
Harriet and no. But this festival, this parade goes through Whittlesea every single year. Like, we're excited to take Bryce. I'm excited to take Bryson to this one day.
Right. Why are we always burning things? I've just noticed. Now we're burning a bear after we've burned a guy. We like burning our stuff, don't we?
Let me see what we can get on this one here. Yeah, you can use my current location. Let me pull this one up here. There he is.
Oh, there it is. That's terrifying.
It's tall.
Yeah, that is odd.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
There's the dancers there.
Okay, yeah. Look at the feathers in the hair.
All of that. Yeah, all of this business.
I can hear the music going and everything.
Oh, hang on. We got.
Nice. So you can take Bryce into that. He's gonna be.
It's honestly one of the best things that I ever went to.
Bear? Oh, don't take his bear with him.
Oh no. But here you go. This is coming from one of the schools.
Get him skipping round.
Yeah. So this is what they do. This
Tell you
whole
what,
procession happens.
You can't play that character if you got hay fever.
No, you can't.
That bowler hat. That's nice.
And at the time that I was there, it was the one guy who'd been doing it all
There's
through.
the Morris dances. That's what I did.
Yeah. Oh, with the
little
hankies.
flags and the skip and the criss and the cross and
Yeah. This is quite something. I'll put. Oh, look, chicken costume.
Oh, there's a chicken. I like chicken.
Chicken and a can of Coke.
He hasn't got a can of Coke.
Doesn't have a can
chicken.
of Coke. Does have chicken. But there we go. So we could
that
go
was
into
fun.
a deep dive.
I didn't even know what that was. Yeah, let's do that.
That's
See if your aunt's got any pictures she can send from when they did it.
Actually, that video that I was just showing you there, I've seen that she's in a little bit later on.
All right, that's cool.
I loved it. It's great. I actually just bought a book. They published a book of the history of the straw bear. And the author, I sent a picture of it to my mum. My mum goes, "Oh, I went to school with him."
Oh,
so it's that much of a small town little thing.
Everyone knows who's doing stuff.
But it draws so many crowds in, and the pubs are full the whole weekend. It's like that lull at the start of the year when there's not much going on. It fills that gap.
Yeah, they have to do something.
In. Next up, Jack in the Green. This is a new one to me. This is an old English folk custom stemming from the 16th to 17th centuries when people would cover themselves in foliage to celebrate the coming of summer. It sounds like there's some similarities to the straw bear. You're having a laugh over there. What's going on?
No, I bounced out. Never mind. We'll get to the story, but
All right.
he just rolled his face and it made me look, and I went, "Oh, that's why."
Oh, yeah, there
Continue
you go.
on. Sorry,
no,
I
I know
apologize,
there's
though.
more coming for you there, Owen.
Yeah, go on.
Now, there is an old English custom called the Green Man, which was if you ever see old English architecture, there's a male face with sort of like leaves or that sort
the
of
leaf
thing coming
face.
off. Yes, that's the Green Man, and that was a symbol of fertility within the crops and within plants. So I would imagine this has some similarities to that there. That's a new one on me. Jack in the Green. I'll have to do some research on that. Beating the bounds. This tradition started as early as the 5th century. That's how long England's been invented for. And involved parishioners walking the boundaries of the parish and beating each boundary mark with a stick to pray for protection and blessings for their land and crops. I don't know much about this one here.
I don't either.
But it does bring up that a lot of the traditions in England are based around agriculture. There's a lot of that old farm-style lifestyle, the one church in a small village with one pub, with one shop, all of these things built around the crops that were grown in that particular area of the country. A lot of these traditions are based in that sort of agricultural origin. Druids, goes back to that as well. Yet we invented pagans. That's not true. Let's cancel us for that one. Stonehenge, lovely place, very small, lots of stones. But yeah, it's interesting just to see just how many traditions do stem from the agriculture industry. You're right over there.
Yeah. I had another Stonehenge joke, but I left it alone.
Yeah, we'll leave that one.
Because you haven't seen the movie, so.
Now, Owen.
We drew it on napkins.
Welsh bog snorkeling.
Yeah, go on. What's a Welsh bog snorkeling?
Yeah, go on. Not a clue. You don't. Well, shall I educate you here? In Wales, bog snorkeling, and it even says here, has to be one of the strangest of our British traditions. Every August bank holiday Sunday, that's coming up next week. The World Bog Snorkeling The World Bog. There are more than one places that do this, apparently. Bog Snorkeling Championships are held in a place in Wales where visitors and locals, I can't say that at all, Llanwrtyd Welshire, where visitors and locals are invited to swim 2 lengths of a 55-meter-long trench. Competitors wear snorkels and flippers and have to complete the course without using conventional swimming strokes, relying on flipper power alone. So it's the Welsh mud mermaids, is what it is. How do you feel about that, Owen? It's not real. It absolutely is real.
It's in this article.
And if you go over to...
Oh, you're going to look it up
Well,
now?
I already have. I did my research. Welsh bog snorkeling. You will see...
Oh, give us a video.
all of this. Look at her.
Wow.
She's happy.
Oh, is she?
She's in a bog.
Yeah.
Yep, that one's
another word.
That
for
one's got a
toilet,
frog
you
in a bog. So this is just a muddy trench.
know. Okay, and they all
Everyone stands to the side.
look at
and
that crowd.
Yeah, look at that. Go to Wales, they said. Put a bog in a bog, they said. There's a unicorn swimming on that one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put these pictures on our thing now because we're scrolling and searching. No one's gonna know what we're looking at.
Bit of Welsh bog snorkeling. We'll do a picture from each of these things.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, there you go. Bit of Welsh bog snorkeling. Makes you proud to be Welsh, doesn't it, Owen? Cheese rolling.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
It's rolling a big wheel of cheese
Mental.
Down a hill and running after it.
Have you seen those videos of that
Yeah.
stuff happening?
They break knees and everything.
Breaking every bone in the body.
But a wheel of cheese is worth running for.
Go on, why?
Well, it's cheese, isn't it?
I thought you were going to say it's expensive cheese.
Cornish hurling. So what happens when you drink too much cider. Cornish hurling is an outdoor team sport played in the county of Cornwall. The game is an essential part of the annual St. Ives Fest. Oh, I've been to St. Ives. Held in February to commemorate the consecration of the parish church of St. Eli. The mayor throws a silver ball into the air, which two teams then compete for in a huge rugby scrum on the beach below the church. Whoever ends up with a silver ball at 12 noon receives a 5-shilling piece from the mayor. It's like Quidditch.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
That's about
150 points. Whoever finds the silver ball ends the game.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's like someone ripped that off from something else they ripped everything off of.
Oh, blimey. Scottish Burn Night Supper. I can't read today. I need new glasses. I've got my optometrist next week. Burns Night takes place each year on January 25th. This is one that I think Americans will have an awareness of because a lot of the Scottish pubs and things like that try to do something similar here. On January 25th, it's a celebration of Robert Burns, the Scottish poet. They eat haggis, they drink whiskey, they sing Auld Lang Syne, which was actually written by Robert Burns. So when we sing it on New Year's Eve, it's not just a New Year's Eve piece of poetry. It's a fantastic event. I've been to a Burns night in Winchester, had the whole haggis and everything like that from one of the Scottish groups in the town. It's a great time to eat, drink whiskey, and listen to poetry and music. And then finally, I forgot this was on here. After we said the Druids, the summer solstice
Stonehenge.
at Stonehenge. Summer solstice at Stonehenge. Say that 5 times quick.
Summer solstice at Stonehenge. I can't even say it the first time. Summer solstice at Stonehenge. I can't say it.
Can't say it.
Summer solstice at Stonehenge.
There you go. Each June, thousands of people gather at Stonehenge for the summer solstice to watch the sunrise on the longest day of the year. You know what? We weren't even remotely mocking earlier there. And if you see pictures of that summer solstice, it's incredible to see that whole ancient location filled to what its original purpose was. To see something that old still have relevance to so many people. That's really cool. And we had this conversation last week about what culture and heritage means to England. That sort of a thing, that's thousands of years old. All of these things that we've seen here, they're based in the arts, Burns Night, or in agriculture, or in things that bring the local community, individual communities together. There was always an old phrase that people would say in Whittlesey, I believe my grandmother said it once, is sweep your own doorstep and the whole town will be taken care of. And it's that sort of concept of look after something small. Everyone have their own traditions, their own ways of celebrating things. And then that, piece by piece by piece by piece, will build the culture of the entire country.
Yeah, bring everyone together.
Yeah, and
Imagine
that's
that.
pretty cool. So there we go. That's that's Weird England.
That was some interesting things.
Not so weird, I'd say. Some of it a bit of fun.
Yeah.
But now it's time for our listeners' questions. Let's get Postman Pat involved.
Oh, let's go. You know the words. Everybody play along.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and I'm drinking a Guinness.
Guinness.
Early in the morning. All right.
We're going to get done for that someday. It's going to be great.
Be all right. Here we are, episode 9's questions. We've got this one and one more set, and that's the season taken care of. We got some long ones here. Well, we've got one long one.
Not as long as last one, though, right?
No,
that
none
was
of
like
that.
2 pages long.
Hope you got your money's worth, Anastasia. Question 1.
Oh, he's off for a wee.
And this one...
he's leaving us alone.
He's leaving us alone.
I tell you what, this is becoming a habit.
It's when we start talking for a bit, he goes off and has a wee.
He's like, oh, my bladder.
Do you think he washes his hands?
No.
Welsh.
Ooh, hang on.
He's off to snorkel in the bog, isn't he?
He's snorkeling in the bog. Anyway, let's get to the news.
Anyhow.
Not news, we just did that. Let's get
questions.
to the questions.
Question 1. This one is from Anonymous. What was the Blur versus Oasis debate in the 1990s about?
Oh, God.
Why were people divided as to which group they preferred? Oh. Were you around there at that time?
No, I wasn't. I was gone for that.
But you still have an awareness of it. I know you're an Oasis fan because you and I went to see him last year.
Yeah. We saw old Noli, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Noel Gallagher.
He did a great show.
Incredible.
He was funny as well when he...
The
crowd kept yelling, play blah, blah, blah. You know, he goes, if you want to hear that, go on iTunes and order it.
Yeah.
I'm not playing any of them songs. Because him and his brother...
They didn't get on terribly well in the end.
I don't know.
Blur versus Oasis. In England, they both came out. I remember it
same
very
time,
well.
right?
Roughly the same time, in the early 90s, 94-95 period. And they were the two at the height of something called Britpop, which was a musical movement celebrating British music at that time. And they both pretty much had a parallel popularity. Difference being, Oasis was from Manchester from the north, Blur was from London from the south.
Well, there's your fight then, right away from the get-go.
Honestly, there's part of your fight there. But they had, because they were so similar in, not even in their songs, but just in the style, in that Britpop style, there was inherently a rivalry between them, just from their style, from their music. But then, I believe it was the Brits in 94, 95. I think it was after my sister was born. So in 95, they were both up for similar awards. And Blur got more of them.
Oh, they cleaned house, did they?
But Oasis got one of them, so it wasn't a complete clean sweep.
Oh, okay.
So that then stoked the fire a little bit further. And then following that, they both released seminal albums on the exact same day to take some focus away from the opposition.
Right.
And this just continued on, and to the point that it became almost part of their brand, rather than anything.
Now, do you think this was a marketing thing, or was Oasis behind the scenes and Blur behind the scenes like, oh, lads, guess what we're going to do? Let's keep this going. It's getting this publicity. Kind of like the NSYNC Backstreet Boy situation here. Everyone thought they hated each other. I would see, you'd see them downtown hanging out with each other. You know what? No, I don't. I think it was a legit rivalry.
I do think there's probably some legit stuff there, but I think it was probably not resolved to keep it going. I think it was something that came naturally to start off with. And no one had any intention to stop it.
Plus, the Gallagher boys are probably like,
jog
on, lads.
Honestly, you get Manchester versus London.
Yeah, Liam doesn't give.
Yeah, I mean, just go and watch Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Yeah,
it's very similar.
Yeah,
there you go. Speaking Welsh, been in the bog. Yes. So yeah, that's that. But
it's weird. And now they're talking about there's a rumor that the Gallagher brothers are going to maybe come back together again.
I tell you what, if Oasis ever,
we're there, we're going.
To Wembley, is it? Oh,
are they? I was listening for a little while. I kind of fell off a bit. But if that's where it's got to now, they're going to go to Wembley. I'm not going there.
My side of it, Blur's great. Damon Albarn, fantastic frontman. But Oasis are fantastic.
Yeah.
Some incredible songs. Wonderwall, Champagne Supernova, beautiful song. Roll With It, great tracks there. I mean, you and I, when we've gone places, we've thrown on an Oasis album more than any other albums that we've heard, I think.
Yeah.
and they gave rise to so much of the music industry in the UK in those recent years. I mean, we joke about me liking the Spice Girls. I don't think there would be a Spice Girls, a Take That, a Boyzone, if Blur and Oasis hadn't happened at that time in music in England.
Oh, so it's their fault then?
Shut up. I think it just solidified that sort of a group after the Beatles could still be popular and made a comeback to that type of a group.
I mean, they ripped off the Beatles music, so yeah.
Well, there you go. I mean,
yeah.
There's only 7 true stories in the world, so it works. The Gorillaz,
oh,
yeah.
Gorillaz, yeah.
I mean, and that was Damon Albarn, wasn't it? The frontman of Blur formed Gorillaz.
Love the Gorillaz.
Fantastic.
I took JC to go see them.
I was going to say, they were here in town, weren't they?
Such a good show.
So there you go. They're still working. And as we say, Noel Gallagher is still touring with his own band now.
Yeah.
Still great.
Oh, it was great. We had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah, it was
a good show.
It was Noel Gallagher playing with Garbage. And we saw them for $20.
Yeah, $20 tickets we got.
It was over in Tampa at the fairgrounds out there. It's fantastic.
Not fairgrounds like we work at.
No, the amphitheater fairgrounds. Question 2. This one comes from Rob D. Who are your favorite actors and actresses, and why?
Oh,
are we talking? Are we talking just general
British
or
ones? Or?
British? Let's go with British ones because we're a British podcast.
Favorite actor?
For me,
gosh,
if we're talking classic, we've got to go with a Judy or a Maggie.
Yeah.
Judi Dench, Maggie Smith. For as much on film as off. If you're going old school comedy, I think I've said Sid James and Kenneth Williams are 2 of my favorites from the Carry On films.
Yeah. Carry On Yourself, I can't think of anybody that pops into my head here.
I think modern day, I'm incredibly proud to see Olivia Colman doing as well as she's doing. From The Crown, she won an Oscar. If you haven't seen Olivia Colman's Oscar acceptance speech, it's incredible. She says at one point, and I used to be a cleaner, and I loved that job. And I used to practice with this bottle to be the... Who in Hollywood is going to say they loved being a cleaner during their Oscar speech? They would hide that sort of thing forever, but she comes out and owns it. That's a part of her. She's a fantastic actress as well. Are you caught up on The Crown?
No.
Okay, we need to catch up on that one there because she's brilliant in The Crown.
Yeah, I'm missing the last 2 seasons.
Oh, so you've seen her at least, though?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I've seen that.
But yeah, I would go with that. I would say for old school comedy, Kenny and Sid. For the classics, Maggie and Judy. And for my modern day, I really do love Olivia Colman.
Gosh, I wasn't a real big movie
Well, it could be TV.
watcher, but television for comedies. I mean, oh my god.
I mean, Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, I started off with Laurel and Hardy. Stan Laurel is hands down my favorite comedic.
Yeah,
because he did everything. He wrote the movies. He edited. He came up with the bits.
right.
So Laurel and Hardy, of course. Well, that's a British and an American actor. I loved a lot of the television stuff, like Cannonball. I used to love Cannonball. And then when my dad finally got to work with him and I got to become friends with Bobby Ball, that was
Yeah.
what? We're famous. I mean, we weren't, but when I was a kid, it was like, what the, so I loved Bobby. And, oh gosh, female. I really can't think of any female
Honestly, there's
actresses.
just so many to choose from.
There is really, British-wise. I'd have to say the same, like a Judi Dench type, for film and stuff. Great. I love all the comedians, if you will, like the Dawn Frenches and French and Saunders. I love French and Saunders. Those shows made me laugh.
Yeah, Dawn French would be right. We did the Vicar Dibley bit recently, didn't we?
Yeah.
Talked about that one. But yeah, Dawn French, fantastic.
Mine would be more heavily TV based. And of course, I'm a huge horror fan, so Christopher Lee is my favorite all time.
Yeah.
Count Dracula. Christopher Lee is my Dracula. He's the first one I ever saw as Dracula.
Did I ever tell you my dad was in one of the Hammer horror films?
No, you did not.
Did I not tell you that?
No.
The Nanny with Bette Davis.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that one?
Yes. I've seen all the Hammer horror films.
Opening shot Bette Davis is walking through a park. He's the kid on the swing at the start next to Bette Davis.
That is fun.
He's actually in a Hammer Horror encyclopedia because of it.
That's cool. Is that when he changed his name to Graham?
I think that was before then.
Okay.
I don't know when exactly that happened because he did that all at the same time as he was. We haven't really done my dad's history though.
No, we should. Your dad's done some cool stuff.
Yeah, he was original cast of Oliver in the West End. My granddad helped set up a talent agency with a lady called Mrs. Collins, whose son Phil went to school with my dad.
Oh, you might know Phil Collins.
Yeah, Phil Collins. Bit of
a drummer.
He who went hard on the Tarzan soundtrack. Yeah, he was friends with my dad.
Cool.
And did Oliver with him. Went to I think it was the Barbara Speak stage school was the one that they went to, and that was the agency that they ran from.
Oh.
And then when they did the Oliver film, Dad had grown a little bit too much for that, so that cast who had just sort of aged out of Oliver were moved over to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and did that.
Why did I not know that? I love Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh,
and so my dad's one of the ones in the scene where all the kids take over the ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
And he's there under the table.
Why am I just now learning this about your dad?
Yeah.
I love your dad. I always have a good time when your dad's around.
Yeah. So
he kind of hovers to me.
You know, to you.
He kind of hovers over. All right, Wayne, how you doing? And then we'll just have a good old chit chat.
Good chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
oh, that's cool.
That. And I
guess what? I've actually just thought of a great British actor that's now my favorite.
Me.
His name's Graham.
The other one.
The other
one, not me.
The other Graham.
That's what I thought.
He was in that one film. You know, Oliver. He was in that. He's in playing the great actor. He's my new favorite British actor. Old Gazza Graham.
Oh, he'll love that.
I love your dad.
And question 3. We got a bit of a long one here. This actually this looks like it came as part of an email. Is that right, Owen? You passed one of those on? Cool. This one comes from Dan. Love the show, lads. When I listen, I feel like I'm back home in Nottinghamshire, just one GNER train stop north of you, Adam. It's true, actually. My cousin Ben went up to Nottingham to university. At the local pub with my mates, having a good, innocent laugh at ourselves and the world around us. You've given me so many great flashback memories. I moved over in 2004 to marry an American lass I met working for Camp America. She was from Winter Haven.
Oh.
But we've lived near Tallahassee for the majority of our 20-year marriage. We have a small farmstead with a Jersey cow, fresh milk, and 5 kiddos. All my immediate family still live back home. Question 1. There's 2 questions on this one. Work is sending me to a trade show this week. It actually is this week. Where nearby should I drag my co-workers to experience a good Scotch egg or just British grub in general? I think you and I are on the same page right now that the Bull and Bush is probably one of the best ones for a Scotch egg.
Yeah.
I would go there if you haven't already. This might be going out afterwards, but if you do come back into town, take a look at the Bull and Bush.
You should email him, email him back.
Yeah. Let them know.
He's going to be here this week.
Yes, I think.
Yeah,
I think we do have the email address on this one. Yeah, we'll send that one in.
Nice.
And then question 2. A deeper one. Have you ever considered where, as in which country, you might retire or potentially be buried in? I'm 45 and spent almost half my life here. And while I've had a great time here with a fairly successful career, I still feel that call to come home. Basically, a head over heart matter. Keep up the good laughs and fingers crossed your adventures in podcasting take off from your ears. I, for one, will be supporting you both, which means, yes, I'll buy the bloody hat. So long as Wayne gives Marmite a fair crack again.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'm going to, aren't I? Are you happy?
So where do you want to retire or be buried in?
Gosh. What was it? Sorry, what was his name again?
Dan.
Well, good for you, Dan. Congrats on the time away from
my
England,
son would love to see that cow. Send a picture of your cow. Will
Yeah,
you?
Yeah. Why don't
He
we go
loves
up to
cows.
Tallahassee?
There you go. We'll go and see the cow.
Oh gosh, where would I? Well, I'm 47,
Yep.
so
That's right, because I'm 37.
I'm ahead of you. In that, I mean, I think I'm obviously just going to retire here.
Right.
I don't have a leg to stand on. If
We've got-
retiring in England,
we've
I've
got
paid
the
nothing
pension
in there,
here, don't we?
I've got a pension here. Yeah, I've never thought about where I'd want to be or what I want to do. What would you think?
I want to
I'll
be
give a think on it.
cremated, so it's a little bit easier for me.
That's going to happen.
Wherever Bryson ends up sticking me, to be honest,
Mm.
I think I don't like the idea of taking up space, so I don't want to be sat on a mantelpiece for the rest of my life.
Right.
So find a nice lake or something, and I don't really mind where either one. At that point, I don't really have a preference or a say in the matter, do I?
Yeah, I'm not like, hey, can you spread a piece of me on Anfield and spread a piece of me at the
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion? And which you cannot do, by the way. You cannot do that.
No,
I'm bringing that up.
I mean, I do have plenty of family in both of them, but I you know me, I'm a very logical person, so I think get rid of me where I end up passing. You know,
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll retire here. I think that's fair to say that I'll retire here now because I've put a lot of work into my pension here in the US. I qualify for Social Security here, which is more than the pension would be in England. It's just good, logical sense. Plus, by the time that I retire, there won't be too much family to go back to in England. There'll be my sister.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, by the time we retire, my mom and stepdad could still be here, of course.
Right, doesn't matter.
And,
Oh, yeah.
you know, God willing.
Yeah.
But this is where I've built most of my life now.
Yeah, the same here. I've been here 30 plus years, so this is home. Even though, you know, I just had to talk about this the other week because I'm still on a green card here. I have never taken my citizenship or anything.
Right.
So, but you know,
Bermuda Triangle for you.
England's always home. Will always be home for me. Even though this is home, if that makes sense.
It does.
I don't know if that makes sense. That's a good question. That Dan.
I think we'll think a little bit
But,
deeper on that
anyway,
one.
I hope you have a good time while you're in the Orlando area. Well, I wish we'd have known. We could have maybe grabbed a Scotch egg with you.
We'll get you a magnet
Full of
next
Welsh.
time you come into town.
Yeah, get a magnet.
And that's the end of the questions there. Before we wrap
Great
up,
questions,
I want to
everybody.
thank so many new listeners who've listened this past week. Based on all the stuff we've been doing over the last couple of weeks with Parker's, we've had a great surge of new people joining us. Welcome.
Welcome.
If this is your first, if this is your second episode, great. You can jump in at any point. We are going on our break after our season 1 after next week. So go ahead and listen to from episode 1 onwards. Fill in the blanks for those 10 episodes. They don't have to be listened to in order. Obviously, it helps if you do, but we just chat and we talk for an hour or so. So fill in those blanks and see what else we've got to tell you there. What have we got going on there?
Yeah, just catch up with all the episodes that we did and, see what you think. Keep listening to us. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, and if you are listening to us on Spotify, on the Apple, on all those podcast apps, just hit that star liking rating.
Yeah,
Throw
give
us
us
a
a
review if you've got 10 seconds there. We're learning this as we go along. That stuff really helps everyone across the board.
Thanks for helping us out, those who have already. Yeah,
And
sharing the stuff.
Whatever podcast you do listen to, even if it's not us, join in with them. Throw that rating out there. It helps everyone in this part of the industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, man, thanks for a great 11sies to Parker's yet again.
Yep.
For the surprises. What a treat that was. I've had a great night here again with the lads. It's been a lot of fun. So, hey, you out there listening, thank you for joining us for Fish and Brits. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share us on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your downloads and podcasts. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Cheers. Fish and Brits.
Fish and Brits.
Fish and Brits. Fish and Brits. Woo!